Hello, welcome back to Pump with Purpose. So I am here to do a review on the Idaho Jones Robin Wet Dry Bag. So this bag can be used in all types of ways. So I just wanted to show you a little bit of some ways to think about using this bag. So let's get started. So this bag can be used, of course, just to carry your dry parts, dirty parts as well. You can have your breast pump bag as well as your cooler bag. So there are many ways to use this system together. So I'm just talking about explicitly using the wet dry bag for your parts alone. Most people do not do that, but I just wanted to show you a way to get it done if this would work well for you. So let's get started. So when I went back to work at 4 months with both of my children, I was pumping 5 times a day. So I had a pump in the morning when I woke up, a pump mid-morning while I was at work, a pump mid-afternoon before leaving work, a pump once I got home, and then a pump before bedtime. So that was when I was 4 months going back to work. I was pumping 5 times a day, and that's how I did it. Of course, if there are people pumping in the middle of the night still when they go back to work, definitely add in that extra pump sessions or reprogram everything. But for me, I was pumping 5 times a day. I was pumping 2 times while at work. And so you will see 2 bottles here, 2 sets of flanges. That is what works best for me. I know others do different things, but this is what worked well for me. So let's get started on how this bag works. So you have the outside pocket here. This can hold anything that you would like that stays dry. You can put your dishwashing liquid in here, your nipple cream, whatever works for you. The inside part is the wet dry feature here. So when I would start out, this bag can be cleaned daily, hand washed. It can be put in the washing machine and air dried, but whatever works best for you, but it is clean. And then once I would leave work, I would have dirty parts in it. So that's why it's wet, dry, clean parts. Dirty parts can go in, but definitely not mixed together. So let's get started. So as I started out, I would have all of my parts. So it would go in my bag like this. Just want to pack it for you. So like a system, you'll figure out what works best for you. So it is all packed and ready to go. There you go. So that is 4 bottles, 2 sets of flanges, and 1 set of backflow protectors on one of the flanges. All in here, all ready to go, nice and secure, nice and tight. So when I would get to work and do my first pumping session, I would have everything. The back of the bag has the feature that pops off with snaps. And you can make sure your area stays sanitary when you're using the bottles and flanges and everything. So that goes here, can be wiped off as well, hand washed, or put in the washing machine. So that is the feature here. So I would start with my first pumping session. Here. And then 2 sets of bottles. So I am a firm believer in pumping and feeding from the same bottles. And so it's definitely personal preference, but that is what I do. So for the Spectra, there are connectors that you can get that can connect to your flange that can make this go from a wide neck bottle to a narrow neck bottle. And so I would just put this on. It's already on the other one. I have it already ready to go. So then I would attach my bottles here. I would complete my process. I would put the tubing here and have the pump. I would have my pumping session. I would get done, and then I would be ready to start the switch for getting ready for the next pump. So here I have so I would then change out my parts. So then I would have the dirty parts here, will go in the bag. This would be the connectors I would wash with my dishwashing detergent. So great pickup at the store. The travel section, you can fill it with dishwashing detergent, and it is a great thing to have with you. If you don't have a small set of dishwashing detergent, you can always just put something in the travel size and refill it as needed. I personally use Dawn, but definitely can use any type of dishwashing detergent that would work well for you. And so these bottles would have milk in it, so they would go to the cooler bag and go to the freezer. So at my next pumping session, I would do the same thing for the backflow protectors. And so these get moisture inside, can get some milk in, so you can open these up, let them air dry between sessions if you want, or right before your session, open them, use a paper towel or something to actually clean them. But personally, I just let them air dry between sessions. And so that's my personal preference. So you get the best suction as long as these are dry. So my personal preference is to let them air dry between sessions. But again, you can do what works best for you. This would go here, and then I would start my next session. So that is there. I would take my clean connectors and attach them here. I would let those air dry as well between the sessions. And these are on. Then I would take my bottles here. And these are ready to go. Tubing would go here. I would have my session and I would be done. So it would be time to get ready. That was my last pumping session for the day. So these, as it is, would go into the wet dry bag with the connector tops. Like on my way out the door, I'm not washing anything. I literally just handle it when I get home. So then the bag is closed. My bottles would then be put away into the cooler bag with the other two bottles and set back in the refrigerator until I am ready to go. So this is done. It has all my dirty parts in it. It was clean parts when I came to work. Smaller bag now with dirty parts, and it can be put on your hand, like on your wrist. It can be, has a snap that can be put on your breast pump bag or whatever you're using to go back and forth with your items from work or play. And it's snapped away, good to go. Then you can put away your dishwashing detergent, snap everything back together because now everything is dirty, so it will need to be either hand washed or put in the washer and dryer. And make sure everything's snapped all the way around. And that is it. It is just that simple. This is a great bag. It's a great feature. I love the Idaho Jones bag line. It's fashionable, very sleek, discreet. If you are a working mom, corporate mom, it works well. If you just like to have solid colors, black and gold, it is a great way to stay discreet, to be discreet. So people won't know what this is unless they do this. It's not easily known what it is. So it is a great bag. It can fold when nothing is in it. So if you need to put it away for storage, it is there as well. And it's just an awesome bag to carry your parts to and from work. So I just wanted to pop on again to talk about the Robin Idaho Jones wet dry bag. This bag is amazing. Again, it looks like the other items in their line. So I will do full reviews on the breast pump bag as well as the cooler bag to show you how those work and how I use them. Again, I just want to say this can be used in different types of ways. People have different ways that they pack their bags for work. I can do an example of what I would do, but just wanted to bring to you, let you know about this bag. I have an affiliate link on my link tree that has a link to Idaho Jones. You can get 10% off, and please check my link tree, but just wanted to talk to you really briefly about the Idaho Jones Robin Wet Dry Bag. Feel free to like, follow, share. Until next time, with Fun with Purpose.